Do you think the internet you use every day was really created to make people's lives easier? Or was it born from a military project designed to keep communication alive even after a nuclear war? Today, we'll uncover the incredible true story. Who created the internet? Why did this technology emerge from US military research during the Cold War? What did people do on the internet before Google, YouTube, or Facebook existed? And who actually owns the internet we use today? Is it one country, one company, or no one at all? In today's documentary, we'll answer these questions through history, science, and verified facts. Today, billions of people use the internet every day. Whether it's sending a message, watching videos, shopping online, banking, or learning something new, the internet is at the center of it all. But very few people know that its origins were completely different. It wasn't created by a social media company. In fact, it wasn't even designed for the general public. It was born during a time when the United States and the Soviet Union were locked in the Cold War. Their rivalry wasn't just about weapons. It was also about technology and communication. Today, we'll begin that journey. From a secret research project to the technology that eventually connected the entire world. The late 1950s, World War II had ended, but the Cold War had begun. On one side stood the United States, on the other, the Soviet Union. The rivalry between the two superpowers was growing more intense every day. In 1957, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik 1, the world's first artificial satellite, into space. The event shocked the United States. American leaders realized that falling behind in technology could also mean falling behind in national security. In response, the US government created ARPA, the Advanced Research Projects Agency. Its mission was to develop the technologies of the future. At the time, no one could have imagined that one of ARPA's research projects would one day transform global communication forever. In the 1960s, researchers faced a major question. If a war or a major disaster destroyed one communication center, would the entire network stop working? To solve this problem, scientists began developing a network where information could travel through multiple paths. This idea led to the creation of ARPANET. On the 29th of October 1969, the first attempt was made to send a message from one computer to another in California. The message contained only 2 letters, LO, because the system crashed before the full word login could be transmitted. It may sound amusing, but this was the first successful step toward the modern internet. That small experiment would eventually connect billions of people around the world. But that's not the whole story. In the next part, you'll discover how ARPANET gradually evolved into a global network, how TCP IP became the language of the internet, and why many people consider the 1st of January 1983 to be the internet's birthday. Although ARPANET had been created, one major problem remained. Different types of computers could not communicate with each other easily. Each network was speaking a different language. To solve this problem, in the 1970s, computer scientists Vinton Cerf and Robert E. Kahn developed a new communication system called TCP IP, Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol. This technology breaks information into small packets, sends them through different routes, and reassembles them correctly at the destination. On the 1st of January 1983, ARPANET officially adopted TCP IP. Many historians consider this day to be the true birthday of the modern internet. Suddenly, different networks began connecting with one another. The internet was no longer just a military research project. It had become a global communication system. But the internet had still not reached the general public. In 1989, British scientist Tim Berners-Lee, working at the European Research Organization, CERN, introduced a new idea. He wanted to create a system that would allow information stored on computers around the world to be easily linked together. This idea gave birth to the World Wide Web, or simply the web. One important thing to understand, the internet and the World Wide Web are not the same thing. The internet is the infrastructure or network. The web is a service that runs on top of that network, allowing us to access websites. Then came the web browser. For the first time, people could browse websites with images, text, and hyperlinks without using complicated commands. This brought the internet out of research laboratories and into ordinary homes. But the biggest explosion was still yet to come. By the late 1990s, the number of websites on the internet was growing rapidly. But there was one major problem: finding the information people actually needed. In 1998, two researchers, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, created Google. Their PageRank algorithm analyzed the importance of websites and delivered far more relevant search results. Within a short time, Google became a part of the daily lives of billions of people. Instead of spending hours in the library searching for information, people can now find answers in just a few seconds. But the internet's biggest transformation had not happened yet. In the 2000s, broadband internet spread rapidly. Then came YouTube, Facebook, X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, and many other online services. Thanks to smartphones, the internet was no longer limited to desktop computers. Today, billions of people carry a powerful internet-connected computer right in their pockets. Education, healthcare, business, banking, entertainment, almost every aspect of modern life now depends on the internet. But with these benefits came new challenges: misinformation, cybercrime, online scams, and concerns over personal data security. As the internet became more powerful, the responsibility of using it wisely grew as well. But the most important question still remains. Many people believe the internet is owned by a single country or a major technology company, but the reality is very different. The internet has no single owner. It is a global system made up of thousands of independent networks, internet service providers, ISPs, universities, research institutions, companies, and government organizations each operate their own networks, and together they form the internet. Meanwhile, domain names, IP addresses, and many technical standards are managed through the cooperation of international organizations and technical communities. In other words, the internet does not belong to any one person or organization. It is a global infrastructure maintained through the collaboration of many different entities. Perhaps the most remarkable fact is this: the technology we use today to watch videos, study online, run businesses, and communicate instantly across the world began as a military research project during the Cold War. At the time, no one could have imagined that an experimental connection between just a few computers would one day link billions of people on the same global network. The internet's greatest strength is not just its technology, it is its ability to connect people. Today, it is difficult to imagine modern life without the internet. But technology continues to evolve every day. Will artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and satellite internet completely transform the internet over the next 20 years? What do you think? How different will the internet of the future be from the one we use today? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoy learning the hidden stories behind history, science, and the technologies we use every day, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Because in our next documentary, we'll uncover another astonishing truth that you may have never heard before. The end